ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you to Retail HR Tech Summit. It's over to Mr. Kumar Rajagopalan, our Chief Executive Officer. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kumar Rajagopalan.
Good morning. Okay, so I'm told that there's a lot of traffic on the Western Express Highway. Some of us did manage to come here. The others are still trying to get themselves into this place. But having said that, I think we've got enough people to make some noise. So, good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much. When I came in the morning, till yesterday evening, I had a presentation ready. Normally, when I do an opening statement, I'd like a presentation. But today, I thought we should do it slightly differently. With that in mind, I've come in slightly unprepared, but with a slightly more open mind. So thank you all for coming in for this great event. I do have to thank the HR committee of RAI, which inspired us to create something like this. We've normally had Manning Modern Retail. We've also had various other events around training, development, etc. But this is the first time that we've ever done tech-enabled HR as a concept. It's quite an interesting concept. It's an interesting concept because for most of us, tech has made life easier on a personal basis. But for some, at an official level, tech is also putting a lot of challenges on us. I mean, that's the way it is. The fact is that every day there is so much happening all around us in technology that we kind of are worried, am I going to be up there to be able to adopt whatever is available in the market, on the one hand. And on the other hand, age has got no more significance. At least that's the way I look at it. So as part of my thought today, I thought, let me convert this day into a day that's dedicated to curiosity and questioning. I just thought that would be possibly the apt way of looking at this. Because you know what? For the longest time, we've always wondered, can I do this? Can I do that? Can this happen? Can I create new presentations? Can I get new set of people? Can I get people who are very young to be immediately taking over my very large business? But thanks to technology, my belief is that it's possible. Look at some of us. How many of us in this room are above 40 years of age? Don't feel shy? Quite a few. There are some who were shy, but there are still quite a few who raised their hands. So the thing is that when we were young and when we were kind of growing, and it was normal, or at least I know in my case, that if you are studying and if you are told go and take some extra classes, we would be very ashamed to go and do it, because extra classes meant that you are not so good in studies, and that's why you need some additional help from outside. Yeah. And then came a phase where people said, if you want to really excel, you've got to go for extra classes. So if you're brilliant, then you are entitled to go for extra classes, because that's where you're going to really crack all the exams and be on top, right? And now again, it's got slightly reversed. I think that in the modern day, if a kid has got to go for extra classes, they'd look at you very strangely, if you're their parents, and think, why should I go into any place at all? I can sit at home and learn more than what you'd have ever learned throughout your lifetime, because everything is available on technology in some form or the other. So that's where it is. So which is the reason why I told that we'll dedicate this day to curiosity and questioning, because frankly, today's age, there is no dearth of answers. I mean, you can get answers on anything and everything. I know quite a lot of you would have done a little bit of studying today before you came here on ChatGPT, so that you would have at least known what's to be spoken about, right? How many of you really looked at it? No, don't raise your hands. The fact is that, I mean, even I wanted to even test ChatGPT, and I said, can you talk about technology in HR in 1,000 words? Gave me an article. Can you give me a short note on technology and HR? Gave me an even shorter word. So the point is that there is no dearth of answers. The real requirement of today is there has to be the right kind of questions, the right amount of curiosity. And I think that's what we should dedicate this day to. So I definitely want a whole lot of us to kind of assemble here and question what can be done in the modern day, or what we want done in the modern day, and then question, can tech do it for us? So I'm doing it, I'm telling the other way around. I'm not asking what can tech do. I think it's now it come to a situation where tech can do almost everything, right? But what is it that we want done? That becomes a big question. Where do we really want to go? That becomes the second question. And then ask, how can we do it? And I'm sure a whole lot of tech can come in and help us. So that's one. And I thought that's what we should be really discussing. Are you all okay with that as a thought process? Yeah. So, just that it will keep our minds kindled the whole day. We'd hopefully find new answers. And I also, before I go from here, I've got one question that's been in my mind for a few days. I'll ask some of you guys who are HR experts here. The second thing is that almost everything that we do in HR can be done faster, better. Because like I said, as individuals, we adopt tech very easily, naturally. And after COVID, it's become the way of life. We all want to go back to our mobile phones and find answers for whatever it is that we want, or we want to really solve all our daily problems thanks to this. Right? What do you want to cook today? Available. Where do you want to go? Available. Where is a particular film star going, so I want to tag them? Available. Who is this person who is going to come and meet me today? Again, available. So I think everything is available on easy questions. The real thing is about what is it that each one of us can go and check. So can you recruit faster? Can you recruit the right kind of people? Can you train the right set of people? Can you retain people thanks to technology? Can you create something that's going to be larger than all of us together? Can you create a vision statement thanks to technology? Can you make sure that a person is available for multiple jobs at the same time? I guess almost everything is possible. Can you ensure that you can work even without really meeting a person at all, face to face? Again, possible. I'm sure that many of the things can be made possible because of technology. The question again is, what is it that we want done? And how do we want to do it smartly? And who can do that smarter than us? So the question is not whether it can be done. It's also about who can do it faster, smarter, better than us. And there are always people available. So with that in mind, I think I'll leave you all to start thinking and imagining where can the HR tech go. I also believe that as individuals, all of us have started thinking that I want to be recognized. And I think the power of me is in our own hands. If you want to go, let's say, if you want to take a flight today, if you got Digi Yatra, you can really fly much faster, easier. You are able to go through the airport faster. If you've got DigiLocker with you, your ability to give all kinds of requirement to any bank becomes really fast. No worries at all. Your date of birth is available with your Aadhaar. All your certificates are available on DigiLocker if you really care to really look at it. And then you are able to really taste through. In fact, one of the people here, the tech company, I asked, if I have to, as Kumar Rajagopalan, trace all the certificates that I have got and make sure it's not just an ability to look at my entire gambit of my capabilities on LinkedIn or wherever else, but also to look at every single certificate that I've got. Can I really make a technology that's I, myself, and me? It's possible. So think about an individual and see how, if that person shared that data with you, you can really go through the individual's capabilities really fast and easy. The question that I promised you I will ask. We've been thinking about recruiting a person to head our membership initiative for the last few months actually. We put this job onto some 5 or 6 headhunters for them to be able to find a person. We are an association, we don't really pay too high, but there are people who come in and they enjoy the fact that they are part of association, they meet lots of members, they learn something new every day. And so we gave that as a job description. I have not been able to find anybody. Either the person is really old and they are not able to think differently, or the person is there but they are thinking, why should I join a membership kind of an initiative? And then there are people who say, I never want to do sales. I'm okay with retaining a member, but I will not sell anything to a member. So these are the kinds of issues that's happening around me. So one of the thoughts that I have is, maybe I should not look at a person who is old. Maybe I should look at a person who is absolutely fresh. Maybe I should find somebody who is a management graduate to come in and head my membership initiative. As HR heads, would you recommend that to be done at all? Don't answer me now. Think and tell me later on the sidelines. Because I do believe sometimes that maybe you find somebody really young and they'll change it. Same was the conundrum that I faced about 3 years before, and I said, okay, our social media doesn't look good, we have to do something. Found somebody who has actually failed his 13th, I think he failed his TYBA or whatever it was, done well in 12th standard, got bored of whatever it is that he was doing, and then he spoke in one of our events because we were asking him, what do you think should be done by retailers to really make you enjoy shopping? He gave a set of answers which I thought was fantastic. I asked him to come in and look at our social media. He looked at whatever we had and he said, sir, in 3 months' time, I'll make sure that your social media starts paying you money. Didn't strike me at all. And he said, I'll make you get money out of YouTube and various other channels that you have. And 6 months' time, this 13th standard dropout came and created an entirely different way of looking at our social media. I'm not sure we are continuing it as good, but we are doing a decent job as compared to what it was before. So sometimes people come in and help you on things that you don't think they are capable of. So how do I find that kind of talent and get them into our system is my big question. Thank you all. Have a great day. Have a great day of questions and hopefully some answers. Thank you so much.